top of the evening to you. Just having my evening cup of Joe, trying to get energized, re-energized after or looking ahead to a great MLB slate. We got 3 more games. We got 1 game live now. Wow, this is the weekly win streak where today we're going to be breaking down playoff baseball. We got a dog shit college football game. We're still going to talk about it. Still going to get you what we know about it. We're going to get you locked in and build some more momentum towards Thursday. We got Thursday night football and a great weekend of football coming up. TP3, brother, it's hump day. How's your week going so far? Great to see you, man.
Oh, man, we're doing good, bro. Man, just happy to be back on here once again, talking ball with you, man. We got to it yesterday, bro. We ended up going 1-0-1. That's right. So we won 1 and pushed 1. I'll take that all day. It's technically a sweep in my book. Obviously, pushing the Padres -1 was kind of annoying, but I mean, considering how bad beats have gone the last couple weeks, I'll take how it can go right there, man, with just pushing. And then we'll take the win on the Mets game all day. It's pretty funny, dude. I had a lot of people talking shit to me over on TikTok, on all types of platforms about the Mets game over. And then when it hit, I had to pop my shit a little bit, and let them know what's good. I kept telling people this game might start slow, but at some point, a total of 7 is never under until the game ends. And that's exactly what happened yesterday.
Yeah. The bullpens did what the bullpens did. I mean, if you look at these games historically, runs weren't really scored until the 5th, 6th, 7th inning. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely a sweat there. Glad we were both on the over and glad we were able to. I thought Alonso was going to fuck us. What a dumb thing to do there, dude. He's one of the slowest motherfuckers in the league. And to know, like, hey, this is one of the shortest backstops in the league back there, first and foremost. There's no room back there. What are you doing, bro? You ain't ever making it.
Well, what actually happened? So I was mad too. I'm pretty sure I called him a fat fuck everywhere. But what actually happened is, so the ball missed like the actual padding and it hit off the brick wall, so it ricocheted off like a lot faster than it should have. So even though I love to talk shit about Pete Alonso, I'll actually give him a pass on that one.
See, that's why you guys need TP3. This dude is getting into the different types of constructs, the different materials in and around what is that? City Life Stadium?
City Field. You combine City Field with MetLife Stadium.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
It's all good. But anyway, yeah, bro, we're happy to be on here live once again, man. Ready to come on here, talk about the MLB playoffs. We already got people flooding in here today. Y'all see the jersey, man. We're rocking with it. We're rocking it today. Fortunately, there's not a pitcher announced yet in that matchup, but first of all, bro, did you watch any of that dog shit college football game yesterday?
Not a second of it. Don't even know what channel was on. Who played again?
It was Liberty and FIU. Game went to overtime. Let's put it this way, guys. Liberty sucks. I hope to God Liberty somehow wins out and goes undefeated and makes it to the college football playoff. I don't care what the spread is. I'll be nuking whoever their opponent is in the college football playoff because they're going to absolutely dog walk them. That team's terrible.
So wait, did Liberty end up winning?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. See, it just goes to show you, guys. And did the over hit?
No, they actually went under. They went to overtime and Liberty won 31-24. I think the over was like 55.5.
Wow. See, yeah, that just goes to show you, man. Full transparency, my leans were Liberty and the over. I would have went 0-2 on a game I didn't know anything about. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you're comfortable with. And don't trust these fucking dog shit G5 and basically G League schools. All their good players are getting vultured.
Hey, we got Sports Addict Network in the chat. What up, my boy? I'm dead ass though. Like, I mean, you look at the way that like that game played out, and the way like it's the same thing tonight. You Jacksonville State playing against who are they playing against? A miserable team. Can't remember who they're playing against, but the team they're playing against tonight is absolutely miserable, and it's the same thing again. Like, I can't fathom laying that big of a number with Jacksonville State, but like, I mean, the team they're playing against is awful. Like, these Conference USA games, the thing that sucks, not only do these teams suck in Conference USA, but like the teams that they're like, the spreads are just out of pocket. New Mexico State, like, there's no way I would ever lay 3 over 21.5 with Jacksonville State in a football game. But there's also no way in hell I'm taking New Mexico State plus 21.5 in this game. Like, this game is disgusting.
Yeah. I almost feel like the only way to play these games is if you have a lean on one side or the other and you tease it. You know, like if you took this up to like plus 28.5, plus 31.5 for Nevada. You think they're going to lose by 31?
They could. I mean, New Mexico State is bad, bro. Like, this
Yeah.
team's fucking terrible. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if anything happened in this game. Honestly, Jacksonville State should probably roll them. New Mexico State's probably about as bad as Kennesaw State is, but I mean, it's a disgusting game, man. All right, let's not waste any more time talking about how bad Conference USA is. I'm glad we at least faded them when they were in non-conference games. But let's talk about some baseball today, guys. We got the Mets-Phillies game about to start up here soon. Yesterday, we both gave you the over on the Mets and Phillies, and we cashed that one. Brobo also gave you a VIP play on Castellanos, over 1.5 hits / RBIs, cashed as well. We got it done yesterday in that game. Can we do it again, Brobo? What you like?
I'll be honest with you. I haven't launched an official play in this game. I almost want to sit back and watch it as just a fan of the game. But at the same time, you could do that with each and all of these games, especially the nightcap game. At the end of the day, I ultimately will probably go with the Mets. I see a lot of entitled little whiners. I see a lot of shoulder slumping, which is something I need to make sure that I'm not doing in a bad situation. I see a lot of moping, and that's all coming from the Phillies. Like, the body language is terrible, and this Mets team is just a team of destiny. I really think it's their time. Like, you remember I talked about the Guardians the other day. They ended up playing the Cubs. That Cubs team, same situation, team of destiny. Everything just kind of fell their way. They had tons of come from behind wins, and some say this exhausts you and takes a lot out of your sails. Others say it builds camaraderie. You continue to get out of these games and win these games and go on these streaks and make it happen. It starts to build this why not us, like, hey, nobody can beat us type of mentality. My only pause, in full transparency here, is Quintana on the mound, man. I have a hard time trusting him. He's sold on me a few times. But TP3, I've allowed you to speak courage into the wind of my sails many times before. I was a Philly guy, man. I'll tell you what, these motherfuckers are playing like some dog shit. Give me one good reason I shouldn't take the Phillies plus money.
Because the Phillies are going home, bro. It's just like you said. Look, when I knew the Mets were the team of destiny, it wasn't when they climbed out of the hole they dug themselves at the beginning of the season. It wasn't when that they took the Braves spot in the playoffs. It was in that play-in game, or that doubleheader game, when they came back. They were down, what was it, 4-0 or what? I can't even remember how much they were down, but they were getting rocked by the Braves. And they came back twice in that game and won. Yeah. That was when I knew it for sure the Mets are the team of destiny, and they even proved it again with that walk-off home run in Milwaukee. You look at Quintana. This guy started out the season awful. He started out the season he had at one point, he had a 5.44 ERA. Then in July, he had a 3.38 ERA. In August, he had a 2.05 ERA. September, he saw some regression. But ever since in August, he saw some regression. But in September, he's a 0.72 ERA. He's absolutely on fire right now. What up, Travis? How we doing, brother? Quintana is unhittable right now. This guy's dialed in right now. I feel like he's doing everything correctly. The Phillies looked horrible yesterday against a lefty in Minaya. I don't see them just instantly being able to do it better today. I like that fact with Quintana. Look at Ranger Suarez. He's the exact opposite pitcher here. Ranger Suarez at one point in time was thought to be the Cy Young winner. Right before he went to the IL, he had a 6.61 ERA in August in 3 starts. Then he had a 5 ERA in August, and then in September he had a 6.04 ERA. I mean, Ranger Suarez, guys, has been horrible. The Mets are top 10 in the MLB in WRC plus versus lefties. The Mets numbers against lefties are retarded. We talked about it all season long. We basically bet the Mets whenever they would face left-handed pitchers almost automatically every single time. I don't know why we would stop here, guys. The Mets are the team of destiny. They're sending the Phillies home today. Pack your bags. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, Cancun. A little Deshaun Watson action out there. Take them with you, guys. Hey, Philly, just stop at Cleveland, pick up number 4, take them with you forever. No, and I was messing with you. Yeah, I really, like I said, I think I'm on the Mets as well. I honestly, didn't dig into Quintana's recent performances that much. Like to
Mm-hmm.
hear that he's throwing hurlers. And listen, those Mets fans, they've been dying and dying and dying to cheer for a winning team. It's gonna be bumping in that bitch today, and I like the Mets as well. I like the Mets as well. I honestly was looking at it earlier. I was gonna take the over, but I honestly don't think I trust the Phillies bats. I don't trust the Phillies bats, man. They haven't shown me that they can fucking hit the ball.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that from them at all either.
Oh, guys, folks, we need the Guardians. We need the Guardians money line. So if you all can get some good vibes in the chat, I'd appreciate it. It's 2-0. Not the Guardians. Okay.
Not
So
me. I need the Tigers, baby.
why would you do that?
Not me, man. I can't. I love you, bro, but I can't root against my own bets.
Listen, sometimes you got to fight for the greater good of the team. No, I got you. All right. So Phillies, Mets, we've covered that. We move on to the Middle America, Central America, not outside of the country, but in the middle, the heartland, Kansas City, taking on the Bombers. How about them Tigers? Fuck the Tigers. Seriously, fuck them. Also, Yankees, Royals. We got Clark Schmidt. We got Seth Lugo. TP3, you got to play in this one?
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't made a play yet, guys, in the last game because we don't know the official pitching matchup, and I'm not betting anything until I know who's actually going to be out there throwing the fucking baseball. But look, I like this play a lot. I'm going with the over here in this game. First of all, you look at both these offenses, both these teams hit a lot better against righties. And if you look at the Royals batting average is almost half a point higher when they're at home as opposed to on the road, which I think is I cannot state to you how big of a split that is in baseball. You almost never see anything like that. Both teams that were superior splits against right-handed pitching. New York led the MLB with 120 WRC plus against right-handed pitchers. Kansas City was about near league average in WRC plus. Ultimately, guys, when I see this matchup, well, I think Lugo has good stuff here. I think the Yankees can still rock Lugo in this game. He's not a lefty, he's a righty. I think these offenses will play a lot similar to how game one went. Neither team really has an elite bullpen either. Clark Schmidt, not impressed, honestly, with Clark Schmidt. Give me the over in this game. I think the 8 runs is way too low. I think there's a reason why we see a playoff total finally at an 8. You know what I mean? Almost all of them have been like 7, 7.5, 6, 6.5, like in those ranges. There's a reason why this one's at 8. They want you to be like, oh, wow, look, we can take the under here. No, this place is going to be rocking. The ball's going to fly out of the yard.
Yeah, I can't say I disagree with your pick. I also have a pick in this game. However, it's going to stay close to chest VIP play. I will say this. Seth Lugo has been outstanding.
Yep.
As of late. And while it may or may not be my official play, I think there's something to be said about just backing the best pitcher in the matchup. Okay. And also, just a fun fact, Seth Lugo has 4 appearances in the postseason. Granted, not a ton of innings, but 4 appearances in the postseason, and he has a 1.47 ERA. This Clark Schmidt guy,
yeah,
he's got 2 appearances. He's 0-2 with an 11.25 ERA.
Wow, I didn't even know Schmidt had pitched yet in the postseason.
Yeah, he has 2 appearances.
That's crazy.
So that's via StatMuse.
Okay.
So, take it for what it's worth, folks. Take it for what it's worth. I really like the over, though. Yeah. I could also see the nerfy hitting, though, also in this game. I could also see the nerfy hitting. Lugo's, if anybody can get through the top of that lineup, it's Lugo. And Clark Schmidt, I mean, I guess we can trust him for an inning. I don't know. I got to get a nerfy back somewhere. There's a boost on DraftKings. Guys, in the comments, where's the nerfy at tonight?
Yeah. So honestly, when I look at the sides in this game, I honestly think Kansas City can win this series. I'm not willing to put money on them winning this series, but I think Kansas City can win this series. And I mean, I can only take Kansas City to win this game tonight, man. Like, I think the game's lined like they want you to take the Yankees here. But Kansas City, I mean, like we said, dude, Kansas City's been really fucking good at home. Like, a lot of teams in baseball don't have crazy home road splits. Kansas City's one of the biggest home road splits teams, in my opinion, in the entire league. Like, they have some voodoo magic in this park too in the playoffs. We've seen it time and time again. Like, over the summer, I rewatched like a little like highlights of their run to the World Series, and some of the come from behind wins they had in this park are incredible. Like, I swear they have some sort of like voodoo magic here in the playoffs. Let's take a look at the bet splits right now. Wow. So right now on the money line, it's about damn near 50-50. On the spread, a little bit more people are taking Kansas City here, but ultimately money line bets are about even, which I would have never expected. I bet you can never guess in a million years what the most bet prop is for anyone to have a single tonight or to have a base hit tonight.
That I can't bet?
You'll never guess in a million years what player is the most bet tonight to get a hit in this game.
Pascatino?
No, not even close. Osvaldo Cabrera. If you had told me Osvaldo Cabrera was the most bet player to get a hit in this game tonight, I would have said shut your damn mouth. But he's the most bet player to get a hit in this game tonight. So there's something else too for you right there. Wow. Yeah, let's talk about this last game though here, bro. We got the Padres taking on the Dodgers tonight. We still don't know who's going to pitch right now for the Dodgers. I think the Padres are minus 125 right now on the money line. Dylan Cease is coming back out there after he just pitched recently in game 1 and struggled a little bit. Does Cease get it together here tonight?
I think he does. Listen, the guy's a fire flamethrower. He's a strikeout guy, and this Dodgers team has a problem with strikeouts lately, man. I think they're pressing a little bit, and they're trying to get everything all back at once. I will say it was very impressive to see them put up 4 runs right after getting 6 run on them. That was put up on them. That was actually, and then we didn't see any more runs. Like, really weird yesterday how that game played out. That said, though, I think the Dodgers have come to the inevitable realization that they simply do not have enough arms to make this happen. They just don't have enough arms. Bullpen, starting pitching, what have you. I mean, Buehler got lit up last night. They don't even know who the fuck. Who are they going to throw? They're going to throw Flaherty?
I don't know. That's a good question.
They can't. Wait, did Cease go game 1 in this series?
Yeah, he did.
No shit.
Yep, he sure did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. When I look at this Dodgers team, like, look, obviously, I haven't made a bet on this game yet, guys. Nothing's official for me yet in this game. It's like I said at the beginning of the series. I thought the Padres would win this series. I think the Padres are the best team in baseball at this point in time, the most complete team. Like, last night, Walker Buehler being out there was ridiculous. They literally just left him in to eat innings at that point. By the way, I can't believe nobody else scored the rest of that game after like the 4th inning. That was crazy to me. But when I look at these two teams, man, I just don't see it for the Dodgers. Like, they're going to have probably I don't even know who they're going to throw out there tonight, but it's going to basically be a bullpen game for them. And at this point in time, like, their bullpen's 18th in baseball versus the best bullpen in the league. Who are we really trusting here, guys? The Dodgers choke year in and year out in the playoffs. Who's to say they can't choke again this year? That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're spot on. And I think you guys can pick up what we're putting down here. Honestly, for me, I can only speak for myself. I have to really. Oh, fuck. This Mets game starts soon. But I really have to. Listen, I went heavy in the Guardians game. Full transparency, guys. We went heavy. We went hard on the nerf. He got cooked. We went hard on Guardians. Not looking great. And we also had a parlay. All the other legs, under first 5. Under first 3, all that, or under first 5. Well, Guardians needed to win too, but just a bad read in this game. So we got to forecast it game by game. I would love to just throw units and just have unlimited units to throw, but the fact of the matter is it's not like that. So I'm sitting back and I'm going to watch kind of how things go. I think live betting in MLB, there's so much value. And, a trick you can use really quick, TP3.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I'll wait for a runner to get on base, and I
Uh-huh.
let the over/under jump just a little. It'll jump up. You just got to trust the pitcher to get out of the situation. Like if there's a runner on and there's one out,
Yeah.
a little double play action, you get out of there. You can almost get a run of free value if you
Wow.
take the risk. But
Wow.
T, I got to say, your Tigers pick is looking pretty good, and my Guardians pick is looking pretty not good.
I just knocked on wood. I don't need anybody jinxing me out here today.
That wasn't the intention. The old announcer's jinx. That
I
wasn't
don't
the intention.
know. It seems like Bro's trying to sabotage TP3. I'm just fucking around.
No, this is a team sport. Team sport. T. Um, we are. So you're on the Mets, unequivocally locked in.
Yep. We are locked in with the Mets today, baby.
You know what? I gotta check something here. I gotta see if you're really telling. I believe you, but this Jose Quintana guy is really. But dude, he fucked me so hard a couple times in the beginning of the season. Usually when I see him starting, I just keep scrolling. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck
He
it.
used to be an auto fade at one point in time this season.
Holy shit! This guy went the whole month of September, only gave up 2 runs. He's given up 2 total earned runs in 35 calendar days.
Told you.
All right.
You dialed.
Live lock on the Mets. Money line. Lock it in. Cash it via TP3 and checking location. You can literally lick the bun of cheese from under my nuts. Okay.
Don't trust you're in the location, bro.
No, because I'm popping. I'm in and out the hood. I'm in and out the trap. I bees in the trap.
Hell yeah.
T. Tomorrow, Thursday Night Football. Before we let the folks go, any early leans?
This game's tough. To be honest with you, Seattle's in a major fatigue spot. So Seattle played a Monday Night Football. Then they played a short week and played again on Sunday. Now they play again on a short week. That they had a sandwich game with 2 short weeks. That makes it a bad spot for them. But I feel like I got to see what the bet split looks like tomorrow. But I feel like San Francisco could be really public. And San Francisco has not looked quite like themselves the last couple of weeks. Honestly, for them to be laying 3.5 points in Seattle feels a bit crazy to me because I remember 2 years ago when Seattle wasn't that great, they were laying this. So I don't know, man. It's a tough game right now. This game's going to require a lot of work to be done still. I'm going to have to put some work in on this game tonight. What do you think?
Dude, when I saw this and I saw 49ers 3.5, my eyes lit up and I almost immediately went to lock in Niners. Like, I think that's exactly what Vegas wants. I am partial to maybe look at a first half scenario and see what the spreads are looking at first half. With Seattle being the home team, a lot of times now under Pete Carroll, they like to get the ball first with a new regime. I don't know exactly if that's the same, but
yeah, it's the word regime.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's still the same, but under Carroll, Seahawks took the ball a ton first, and you're 100% right, dude. People have been able to key in on the run game for the Niners. Ayuk is a non-factor. Debo being out, and Purdy not having anybody to throw the ball to, and this Jordan Mason guy just not being Christian McCaffrey and not being the same receiving back out of the backfield. I like the Seahawks here, man. I think the Seahawks at home, I think we see the public get absolutely barbecued tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's a divisional home underdog here. And when I look right now at the public splits, 71% of the public bets are on the San Francisco money line. 69% of public bets are on San Francisco spread right now. I'll be reevaluating in the morning. I don't really love that fatigue spot here for Seattle, but I need to see what their injuries and stuff look like. But you're probably right, dude. This is probably a Seattle spot. Like I think on the surface, I wanted to not be on Seattle, but now the more I look at the splits and I think about it more, San Francisco underperforming. I think we still got. I mean, sure, it's a bad fatigue spot and stuff, but I mean, this is the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? Like, you should still have your sea legs under you. This is not the end of the season. This is like week 15. Probably would mean a little bit more. I think I'm trying to be a little too sharp with it. So I agree with you. It's like I said, like when I first evaluated the game, I was like, oh, San Francisco for sure. But I thought the spread would be like 2.5, 3.5. Like, with the way San Francisco's been playing, feels like we got to go with Seattle. So I don't know. I'm like very back and forth on this game. So I need to do a little bit more research. It's actually what I'm about to do when we get off here to start some more football research. I researched college football last night. I released a max play to my clients. I goofed big time. BYU minus 3.5 was going to be a max play for me. And of course, like a fool, I was like, it's early in the week. I'm going to wait a little bit. Maybe I'm missing something here. Sure enough, yesterday I was looking at the lines again and starting research, and BYU is now minus 5.5. I mean, I'll still probably take them decently heavy at 5.5, but I don't know. I need to do some reevaluation. Arizona does have an explosive offense. 5.5 is a lot different than 3.5. So I don't know. We'll see, but BYU will probably still be on the card.
Yeah, dude, they have screwed me. I bet against them. They chalked me. They covered. I bet on them, and they didn't cover. I think that was week 2 or whatever. But sneaky, back to the NFL really quick. DK Metcalf, over 64.5 receiving yards. Bro, did you see what Kyler Murray and those boys did to San Francisco's secondary, man?
Yup.
They're thin back there.
Yeah, and DK just had a bad game, I'm pretty sure, last game.
He didn't play amazing, that's for sure. He didn't play amazing. I think he did actually go over, I think he still went over his receiver props for yards. I had him, I think last week. It was like 64.5. I think about the same spot. Let me see here. No, he only had, he had 55 last week. I did. I had him against Detroit with the shitty secondary. Shitty secondary against Detroit, 104 yards. Against Miami, 104 yards. Against New England, 129 yards. He had 55 last week. Guys, he had 100 yards 3 weeks in a row. He goes under one time, and we disrespect this man, and we move his line to 64.5? No, sir. DK Metcalf over. That's a free early play. It's going to be VIP only tomorrow, so get in there.
I think I'm sold on that one.
I love it. Hey, you sold me on Mets. I sold you on DK. Hey, guys, we completely fucked up SoBet. Please don't come after us today. We completely fucked you. We didn't make any mention of SoBet, period. We were so excited to talk about the games and give you the plays and the picks. We completely forgot. If you don't know what SoBet is, shame on you and shame on us because we should be talking about it more. So SoBet is where now we have over 65 vetted experts giving you plays in every single avenue of sports that you can imagine. From UFC to football to baseball, basketball, we got it all. It's all in a scrollable feed similar to an Instagram or a Twitter or an X, if you will. But instead of bullshit that you don't want to read about, it's all sports picks, plays, props, all the locks. It's only $10 for a full month. Make sure you're subscribed to TP3 here on YouTube, as well as myself. Make sure you're following him on X. Get into the links of our bios. Go to the sign up there. Use the sign up code TP3. Sign up code BroBro. Get in now while the water's warm. Get in now. We got 54 more days of football in a row. It's time to lock in. TP3, it's been an absolute pleasure. We have 3 minutes, which is just enough time for me to pearl up a Shaq's thumb before this game begins. I can't thank you enough for your time, brother. It's great to see you, man. Let's fucking cash on this hump day. Do you have anything else for the